Just rounding out this past weekend in Mississippi, college football. I am your homeboy first. This is Put It On Something. That is
Mhm,
my brother Tim G. Jacob. You feel me? Make
mhm,
sure y'all
mhm.
hit that subscribe button and put all your people on it. You dig? As y'all know, this week in college football has been all about the rivalries. You understand? All right. And here in our state of Mississippi, we had the Egg Bowl go down. Ole Miss versus Mississippi State. All right. And my brother Tim G. Jacob turned out to be the one that was right. Okay. This guy, he told you. He told you Lane ain't that guy. He told you that he believed in the fighting Dak Prescott's, that they would get it done. And my brother was correct. I was wrong on that one. I was wrong. I should listen to my brother. Okay. In terms of Southern Miss, Southern Miss faced off against Louisiana Monroe. I'm happy about the win. The reason why I'm shaking my head is because real ones that went to Southern Miss in the 2000s, I don't know. I didn't think of Louisiana Monroe as no goddamn rival like that. The rivalry was Memphis,
That's
the
Memphis.
blue black game. Bring it back.
Mm,
Somehow bring back the blue black game. Okay.
mm.
That's just a personal thing. But Southern Miss did become bowl eligible by beating Louisiana Monroe 20.
New Orleans Bowl, here we come, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, we got to talk about this. We got to see the way it's looking. I don't even know we're gonna get
Shit.
picked by a bowl, but I think everybody
Mm.
get picked by a bowl. It seems like
Man, we'll get the Yeti Cup Bowl. We good.
I don't. And the fucked up thing is, I don't know if this
It's
being
might be
funny
one.
or if that's really a bowl.
Nah,
That's
it
what
ain't
I'm
one.
it might
It ain't
be,
one.
but
It ain't one.
let's start off with the Egg Bowl. TT, what did you think about the game? Did Lane just prove you right once again?
I mean, how many receipts you want me to pull up? I said it at the beginning of the other season. I said it.
Yeah,
I said it last week.
yeah, yeah. Okay,
I don't know how many more receipts you want me to pull up. Um,
this is true. This is true.
so let's just look at it. Let's just look at it like this here. What I said about Lane, I'm still gonna stick by. I'm standing by that. He's not one of those guys that you gonna take it to a foxhole with you and say, uh, don't help me. He's not one of them guys that say, don't help me help the bell. That's what Mystical said in that freestyle. He's not that guy. I don't know if the young men really want to go to war for Lane Kiffin.
Hmm.
Like they know they gotta play for him. And they
Oh,
know they gotta shine and get their bag out the deal. You know, they got to get theirs out of this whole college experience. They got to get theirs. But when it
right.
comes to just going to war for Lane Kiffin, you didn't see that Thursday night. I mean, you saw some things that looked really good. But State just came to play. State just came to play. And this is the thing that got me was like, okay, Ole Miss first drive. And I'm in and out of this game because I'm at work. So I'm trying to catch it where I can catch it, to be honest with you. And first drive, they roll right down the field, and then boom, all of a sudden, it just lags off. The offensive firepower just dies
Mm.
inside the 20, and they kick a field goal. And they kick what, 3 field goals in the first half? I think they only score one touchdown. And I was like, something's off.
Mhm.
Something's off. And State was applying pressure. They was getting back there. They were getting after Dart. I mean, Ole Miss only ran for 78 yards in this game. Have you heard of Ole Miss this season running for 78 yards? Like, just something just ain't adding up. It just
Mhm.
ain't adding up. But State came to play. They wanted it more than I think Ole Miss really wanted it. Um, and they got the dub. Now, both coaches need to be fired after that game for just play calling alone. They should be fired. If you could fire a coach for play calling and not pay them the rest of their salary, I say press the button.
Okay,
This is
let me throw some gasoline on that fire. You just started. Cause you
okay.
just started one.
I
Okay.
did it.
Yes,
I did
yes.
it.
Okay, but
I did it.
let me throw
It's
some
cold
gasoline.
outside.
You've been saying all year that Ole Miss, uncharacteristically for Lane Kiffin, been dedicated to the ground game. You've been saying that.
They
Okay.
have.
In the Egg Bowl, Dart threw that motherfucker 38 times, and Mr. Judkins only had 22 carries.
I don't know what you want me to say.
I mean, so it kind of speaks to what you're talking about then, because
2 yards a clip. Ole Miss was 2 yards a clip in this game.
overall,
Overall, 2 yards a clip. You know, just team average wise. They ran the ball 39 times for 78 yards. That's 2 yards a clip. Make that make sense. Like I just don't
now, now
understand.
Mr. Judkins was 4 yards to carry,
He was 4 yards a carry. But I'm
on
in fact,
22
but
carries. Now,
and
no, I'm saying if you look at it from the standpoint they were 2 yards a clip, maybe then Lane says we're getting bottled up. Let's throw this thing. Let's let Dart throw it.
well,
But if Judkins is giving you 4 a clip, maybe give him. You've been giving him 30 carries before.
I agree.
You know why stop now?
I agree. Now these numbers are skewed because you got a Mingo is negative yardage, Dart negative yardage. So all these numbers are skewed. Zach Evans, he was 5 carries for no yards. Now that's crazy to me. But I feel like maybe the young man has been carrying a lingering injury and just been trying to gut it out. That's what it seems like to me because he came in touted as a very very talented piece, and I'm just gonna surmise his back half of the season as he's been suffering an injury, and that's why they haven't been giving him touches. It's got to be somebody out there tell me if it's anything different, but he's got to be, holding an injury that is affecting his play on the field. He's getting out there, he's gutting it
Well, I
because they
mean,
were two-headed monster beginning of the year.
well against Arkansas, they were 2-headed money. He had 17 carries for over 200 yards in that game.
And what am I missing? Why 5 for 0? What's going on? What we doing?
You just said play call.
I agree. I mean, I'm with that. I'm sticking by that. I'm just like, well, what you doing, Lane? Like that's a guy. That's a guy that you need to be vital. That's vital to your success. He's vital to your success. Judkins is vital to your success. Dart is vital to your success. And you don't do what you normally do. Like State just wasn't stopping you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like unless your boys just laid down and wasn't ready to go in that foxhole with you, like I talked about at the beginning. I mean, it's crazy to me. But what it speaks to is that, man, I just don't think guys. I think guys like playing for Kiffin, but they don't really love playing for Kiffin. And maybe this is just the best spot. Ole Miss is just the best spot for them to come play, get 3 or 4 years, maybe get to the league or whatever. Maybe it's just the best of the average. Because these young men, this game, truthfully, Ole Miss should have won this game with the talent they've got on the field versus what Mississippi State's got. Ole Miss should win this game. But State was much more hungrier, much more aggressive, much more nasty. Now they tried to get cute. When they went down there with that game, was it 24? Yeah, 24-16. Inside their 20, inside Ole Miss's 5, 10, whatever you want to call it. And they want to get cute and run an RPO with Will Rogers. Tell me whenever Will Rogers was an RPO guy. And you want to get cute with him and make him a ball carrier.
Oh yeah, you did stuff. I think you sent us something in the group text when he ran that play. That boy was hot.
Man, what we talking about?
Yeah.
When you got Marks and the other young man pushing it down their throat. I'm talking about shoving it down their throat.
He did do that.
Johnson and Marks running it down their throat. Pause. I'm just saying.
Maybe maybe he thought since.
That play was not going to get him the Connerly. Oh, by the way.
Okay, okay, I thought about that too. But maybe he thought, I don't fuck with Leach, but I'm just okay. Maybe he was thinking, since people just view him as this passer, that this gonna catch them off guard. He gonna walk in.
Mm-mm.
He gonna walk in with this one.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
not when your hogs up front been pushing that thing, pushing these boys back all night,
Yeah,
and these boys been gashing them all night, and you
right.
could tell both of them boys was wanting to run that ball. Look, it didn't matter who. It just mattered that I'm touching the rock tonight because I'm finna run it down Ole Miss throat. Pause. That's what they were trying. That's what they was after. That's
Okay,
what these boys were trying to do Thursday
okay,
night.
okay. What are your thoughts on the fact that it's been reported that Lane is coming back to Ole Miss?
Uh Prepare yourself for more of what you saw this year.
So they're gonna have more of this year or more of last year when they made the Sugar Bowl?
More of this year. I mean, what you want? What you want? You want 10-1? You want to be in SEC contention? What you want?
I think a lot of Ole Miss people are saying that because this is why I say that. In the whole Auburn, Ole Miss, Lane might go there type of shit. A lot of Ole Miss people were basically saying we on par with Auburn. And of course, the Auburn people were like, y'all motherfuckers are crazy. Y'all are not. Kind of like the same thing that happened when the dude that was at Mississippi State went to Florida.
Oh, Mullen?
Mullen,
Dan
okay?
Mullen? Okay.
And a lot of Mississippi State people were like, why would he go to Florida? We got to roll up here. That would just be a lateral move. And Florida people were like, come on now, y'all know damn well y'all ain't in our ballpark. That's what Auburn people were trying to say to Ole Miss people. You feel me? So Ole Miss people do feel like if they aren't already there, which I don't think they are right now, but they think they could be, and I think they could be. I see no reason why Ole Miss can't be Auburn.
Now, when you say Ole Miss can be Auburn,
Be
what
a
are we?
SEC contender. When Auburn is right, Auburn is in that, in that talk. We've seen them win a national championship. Now they had a generational, they had arguably the greatest quarterback ever for a collegiate season. That might have been GOAT level shit we saw.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Now we getting to where we need to get to.
Okay, true. Okay,
cool.
cool.
You got a man that big, that fast.
Now, okay, but it wasn't. We didn't just see Auburn cut up like that with Cam. When we saw Auburn cut up with Jason Campbell and Cadillac and all,
But they was under them sanctions and stuff, so they couldn't go. They couldn't do that if I remember right.
They were cold.
They were balling. They were cold, but they was under them sanctions, so they couldn't go participate in all that stuff. They couldn't go participate in all the postseason stuff.
Fuck Tuberville, by the way. I'm just gonna say that. But that's another reason why Cadillac should have that job. But I digress. You see what I'm saying? Okay.
I know this is the Mississippi Football Roundup, but we're gonna stay right there.
Okay.
Cadillac Williams, Auburn fans, and hashtag this, whatever. If you ain't bringing back Cardell Williams, prepare for more lacks of success.
Mm-hmm.
Cardell Williams is the right guy for that job. I saw it from the first day when he played Mississippi State and was on that sideline. That man's energy is infectious. You want to go play for that guy. Give him 3 or 4 years to let him right the ship. And you might save you some money. He might not come in there for $8 million like a Malzahn or a Fisher. He might just say, give me $2 million. And let me just run this program. He was an NFL pro player. He probably got bags. Let him run the program. Let him get kids in there that want to play for Cardell Williams. Them boys wanted to win for him. And it's something to be said for that. And I juxtapose that to what I'm saying about Lane Kiffin. Don't nobody want to win for him. And I'm talking about big W's. I ain't talking about the small stuff. I'm talking about big dubs. I'm talking about critical games, crucial stuff. Death Valley, LSU on the road type stuff. Them boys ain't prepared for that. It's because of Lane. It's because of Lane.
Now, of course, some may say, well, didn't Cardell just get whooped by Alabama in the Iron Bowl or whatever? I'm
That's
just, you know,
that's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
right,
Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We can't do that.
right.
Give the man a year to just get what he need and get it in place.
It's fucked up though. I don't think they're gonna do it. That's what they're
If
doing one of
they
their
don't
own like that. He a
bring
Auburn legend.
bring Freeze in, he might look. Whatever happened with Freeze is whatever happened with Freeze. All I'm saying is this: you keep going and spending money. You keep going and spending money on coaches that get you. They come in the door. You give them this bag. You get rid of them and you pay them the same bag. It makes no sense.
Mhm.
When you got a hometown guy rooted in the program, rooted in the university, he is the right guy.
Mhm.
Go against the grain for a change and just see what happens. Just see what happens.
Mhm.
Ain't never seen no colored on the sidelines for Auburn in all my years, so why not now? If you really want to get to the nut cutting, that's the truth of the matter.
Right.
Put the man on the sideline, change some things, let these young men play for Cardell, and let's just see what happens. Let's just see what happens.
All right. In that case, what do you think about Southern Miss becoming bowl eligible? T. What
What
do you think? Okay, hold on. Let me frame that question. Does us becoming bowl eligible represent a successful season
yes,
in your opinion?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. And here's why. You saw Frankie Baby's numbers today because that he was electric today.
He was.
Did he go over 200? He was close.
I saw him get on down a couple times on that jump. He fell 1 yard short. They should have got my boy that yard.
It's 200. We'll get the stat corrections right. I'll pay
20,
somebody.
24 for 199 in the tub. But
I'll pay somebody for that 200.
Frankie Baby was exceptional. Shout out to Frank Gore Jr.
Please,
For real.
please do shout out. Look, it's a beautiful. This was a very good season for Southern. I did
Oh,
say
it's going very good.
yes, and then this is why. This is why.
Hold
This is
on,
why.
hold on.
This
Let
is
me
why.
hold on.
This
Let
is
me
why.
let you
This is
talk.
why. Hold up. This is why. This is why. Because the Sun Belt was going to be a challenge. I felt like the Sun Belt was going to be a challenge going into the season because of I just wondered what we were going to look like defensively. Truthfully, defensively. Offensively, I feel like we'd be okay if we could just settle the quarterback position. We'd be okay.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing I ever really wanted to see from the offense was settling the quarterback position, being stable, and we will be okay. Defensively was the question to me. And you look back at this year, man. Look, let's just keep it a buck. Look at the highs and lows of this year. We lose to a Georgia State team that we were favored to beat. We got blasted. We should have beat Liberty, who beat Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
We should have beat Liberty. And then we beat a Tulane team that's going to the AAC championship. Tulane is going to the American Athletic Conference championship. Tulane. We beat them. It just goes to show all these young men. I hope all them young men over there at USM on that football team are listening to me right now. Man, y'all got something.
Don't forget Coastal. We just lost by 3 to Coastal.
That's right. That's right. Lost by 3 to Coastal.
Unless I'm tripping, Coastal ranked, ain't it?
I think they had been at one point in the season.
Yeah.
But this that's the thing about college football though. It's a one-off thing. It's like 1 week, you in your bag. and the next week you're not. That's what a lot of teams in college football are like. I.e., you look at this week, rivalry week. I'm about to mess that word up. But LSU, look at LSU.
Mhm.
Like, come on now. LSU just lost Texas A&M. And ain't no way that's supposed to happen. LSU's in the driver's seat.
Yeah, Coastal came into this weekend ranked 23rd in the nation.
They were 23rd. Okay, see.
So we beat Tulane, came to the weekend ranked number 19.
19 in the country.
So that could have been so we
It's
got
highs and lows.
one top 25 win, and that could have been a second one.
Highs and lows. Highs and lows. And if we can just get stable, we just got to stabilize the program. Frank's back next year, right? And
Yes,
next
be.
year is his last year.
Should be.
You got him in play. Is Trey Lowe our guy? Is Wilkie our guy? Was it Wilkie?
We gotta get somebody in that transfer portal.
Who's our guy?
I'm not throwing shots at those young men. I'm not.
No,
you know,
I mean,
shout
but
out them young men, but we got to get something more dynamic.
we look good against Miami for a half.
But he seems like he's gun shy with his play calling. He said he want to put up 40 a night. That's what he said.
Then let's go.
But I don't think he got the signal caller. He ain't got the for us to keep switching them damn quarterbacks like that. Obviously, he ain't got what he want.
Then
So it's something he want.
What do you want? What do you want? But that's my question. What you want?
He better go in wherever he want. He better get on that transfer portal and
do something illegal.
All right.
Do something illegal. Pay somebody. Just keep it quiet.
Hey, Southern Miss Athletics has been tied to enough illegal activity.
I want some more.
Okay.
I want some more. No,
no more shit.
No, I want some more. I want something that I can talk my talk, and then somebody come back to me later and be like, "Man, you see what your boy did? Yeah, but we got that ship that year, even though they're gonna take it."
Shit, fuck around. Brett Favre been took somebody food stamp money. Goddamn, go get us a quarterback.
I want whatever.
Shut your mouth. Shut your damn mouth.
I want to win. I want to win.
Shut your damn mouth.
I wear 2 USM hoodies to work. I want to win. I'm tired of watching Mississippi State and Ole Miss walking around my facility. I want to win.
I don't know why they walking around like that either. Because,
I want W's. Pay somebody.
It just fucked up. This state.
We good.
No, T. This state got the potential. Mm-hmm. This is what pissed me off. You got arguably the 2 greatest football players of all time from Mississippi. Mm-hmm. Okay.
3.
Who else?
Who you thought? Who you think about?
Rice
and Favre?
Hell no.
Who you thought? Rice and Payton? Rice and Payton? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Favre ain't even my GOAT talk.
Okay.
Like, he threw too many picks, T. I'm taking away all the bullshit he doing now. He threw too. I had to live through them picks, T.
Joe Namath did.
And look, don't bring up Playboy Joe. I learned some things about that boy. That boy was a wild boy for real. That was a wild boy. But I'm just saying, you got those great players. You got this fan bases. Mississippi loves football just like every other state. You know what I'm talking about? What you see right now at Jackson State can be going on at Ole Miss and Mississippi State and Southern Miss. You know what I'm talking about? You just got to get the right coaches and you got to retain them. And see, that's the question mark with Jackson State. To retain this motherfucker, because everybody that come to a Mississippi school and get it rolling, they start looking desirable to all these outsiders, and then they get snatched. That's what fucking happens, you know? And when they go these other places, trying to think when they've done that shit, has it worked when they dipped out?
No.
We just mentioned Mullen.
Fedora? Nope.
Mullen?
Nope. I can't say Kroon, can't say Jackie Sherrill.
Who had the motherfucker like rolling and then dipped?
Alcorn with Hobson. He jumped over to Southern. He couldn't stand the pressure. He went to Southern.
Southern Miss, but something happened there.
He couldn't stand the pressure.
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Pressure got to him.
I still don't know what happened.
Pressure got to him.
But
Pressure got
you
to
get
him.
my point. Like it just got to get right. I'm sick of the mediocrity. Like
But the state has to offer something to keep you around. Like there's got to be something flowing here that keeps people around. You know what I'm saying? Like okay, when you go to Texas, Texas is Texas. Like you be willing to stick around in Texas because it just offers something. We got to offer something in state as a state that makes coaches want to stick around. And whatever that is, we got to figure that out. Whether it's infrastructure, I mean, it's societal to me. That's the way I think of it. It's societal. It's like we don't give these guys enough to stick around. It's like, all right, we cool, we good for a while. You know, I can do what I got to do for a minute. But with all like we talking about Prime with Colorado job
oh,
hanging over
prime is
there,
just
you know.
money. You
Yeah,
get
yeah, I know, but I mean, but it's we got to give people something to stick around, or either they got to be rooted here. That's the only way that works. They got to be from here, got ties here, that kind of stuff. But all in all, I thought
but
USM season was a success. That
but like
just to
okay,
answer
you
that
look at
question.
over there Alabama. Nick Saban ain't from nowhere Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a plum job.
But he a king there though.
That motherfucker. We Prime King at Jack State.
It's different.
Lane, they love Lane at Ole Miss.
I don't know.
They love Lane. When
I
like
don't know.
like last year, especially. This year been kind of crazy, okay? But last year, I was fucking with Lane and all his little wild crazy shit. Now, he done pissed some folks off with some of these losses. My nephew go to Ole Miss. He done told me he saw some old head was kind of pissed off with Lane.
I think the thing about Ole Miss is
and that
they
was
own and
before
off.
the Egg Bowl.
They own and off with
Okay,
him.
I give you Mullen. Them
Okay.
Mississippi State folks loved him. That whole Stark Vegas shit. Remember, he was rocking the different shoes and all that kind of stuff. And then what he do?
He went from there to Florida and then he ended up on your TV. Cause you know what? He like Lane to me. He not a guy. He's not a guy.
He should stay his ass in
He'll get you
Mississippi.
8, 9, and he's just not a guy. He's not one of them guys you willing to go in that foxhole with to war with. That's the difference with him versus some of these other dudes.
Mm-hmm.
They just not that guy. Now, Will Hall has a chance to be one of those guys you can go in that foxhole with. But Will got to fix it. He got to fix it.
If Will fixes it when he dip, that's what I'm saying.
I don't think Will will dip. I don't. Now he's the guy I'll hang my hat on right now today, and I hope he's listening. I'll hang my hat on him. I think he'll stay. He's doing something right with recruiting. He brought in a very good class of guys. Transfer portal. I thought he did a tremendous job in the transfer portal. He's got guys up front. It's working. He's got the running back. It's working. He's got decent receivers. Brownlee is a guy. Brownlee's a mofo.
He could be
okay.
drafted.
The quarterback position Will Hall has to figure out. It's no question. Our defense was ball hawking this year. You saw all the games where we picked 6 and got timely interceptions and all these different things. And we have every opportunity to just get better. The university has got to get behind this. All the sports.
That culture's not there.
It is. I think it could come back.
The attendance was trash. Yeah, when they panned up. If you watching the game, they pan up in the rock.
You're right. But I think the fix is to just beat people and then they'll figure it out. They'll be like, oh, you know what? We was like that 20 years ago. Like, let me get my tickets. Let me get my season tickets because we was like that 20 years ago. We going back.
Right.
People don't mind. People just want to be in the scene. Mm-hmm. And if the scene is number 25 Southern Miss against South Alabama, they want to see that. Mm-hmm. All you got to do is put the number next to the name, and then people are going to want to come see that. Mm-hmm. So all they got to do is just go knock somebody off. Real subtle. Because everybody from 20 down is suspect. They lead the poll every week. Mm-hmm. That's all they gotta do. Is Southern Miss just knock some folks off, run the Sun Belt, and you good. You good. There ain't no
Huh?
problem.
We shall see. But America, y'all chime in, tell us what y'all thought about Mississippi State winning the Egg Bowl over Ole Miss.
I told you, America.
He did tell you. And Southern Miss becoming bowl eligible. Put it on something.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?